Hello again, everybody. Once again, I have another journal for you. This is the fourth in my nature series journals. This one is similar to the other one. It has a cardstock front protected by Liquitex, several layers of Liquitex, corner protectors. This one is called Enjoy All of It. It has these flowers, clusters, to decorate the front of it. It has 4 signatures again that are sewn in, and it has this removable dangle or tassel made of some beads, various ribbons and trims, a couple of metal embellishments, a bird cage, an owl, a vintage button, and a couple of large beads, some pearls, and some rhinestones. The back is left plain, and it is closed with this seam binding ribbon over a post. The front has several ribbons and ties and threads showing through with metal embellishment, same as the top. And once again, the bottom has beads and embellishments that mark the center of the signatures. So I'm going to try and go through this one fairly quickly because it's very similar to the last 3. Inside, it's lined with material again. There's quite a bit of sewing and some trims on the pages and the ephemera. Here we have a postcard, a coffee-dyed envelope, this 6 tuck spot has various sizes of tags, journaling cards, a little booklet of journaling paper, and a folded journaling paper right here. This is a music page, coffee dyed paper, and there's a fair amount of that in this book, as well as vintage pages. Behind this belly band, a large journaling card and a postcard. Some stenciling, and this is a tuck spot. Tucked in here we have a large journaling card. This is an envelope. Here we have a paint chip, and it's been lined with some journaling paper. A large envelope, a little bit of collage and some coffee dyeing and stamping with a large tag inside, backed with coffee dyed paper. Tucked in here we have a journaling card and a little booklet of coffee dyed papers. And tucked under here we have a folded paper for journaling as well. This is a blank card, just like in the other journals. And we have a metal embellishment here of a tree and a bird. On this page I did some stenciling, and on the back we have some small tags in this tuck spot, 3 of them. And on this side, this is an envelope, and it has 2 journaling cards in it, one on the front and one on the back. In this spot we have 2 journaling cards. This is actually a grateful card saying what you're grateful for, and this is a large journaling card in this spot. And on the opposite page, another large journaling card. Tucked in here we have a large tag, and And a faux folded envelope for writing on as well. Some decoupage tissue paper, old vintage wallpaper trim, and tucked behind it are a couple of cards, an old book page, and a postcard. End of the first signature. Here we have a vellum flip with a journaling spot and a postcard. And in the bottom we have another booklet, a little bit of collage with some writing paper inside. Here we have an old book page. It's been sewn and reinforced with Liquitex because it was quite fragile. Holds this tag. And tucked in this envelope we have another little mini envelope for writing on. And in the front side we have a tag under this spot. A little bit of collaging on the tag. A few of these pages I have printed myself. Here we have some stamping. More printing on music paper. This is another one of those embellishments that I made. It's a peacock feather and it is sewn behind here. And the inside, which is the center of the signature, we have a couple of metal embellishments. 4 tags, 2 large and 2 smaller tags tucked in these spots. Another couple of tags here. Lots of room for writing in this journal. And lots of tags and cards and writing papers. This is one of my parchment envelopes, coffee dyed, with a little tag inside. This is an old book. It was on birds. I think they were birds in Canada. Quite enjoyed that one. A flip down journaling space. Double over the pocket, over the page journaling card with a tag on the front. And on this page I did a little bit of stenciling. And that's the end of the second signature. Tucked in here we have a couple of long tags and a piece of coffee dyed paper. Some more trim sewn on the edge of this page. A coffee dyed envelope on the top. Here we did some stamping. This is a repurposed envelope with a window and it has a tag inside with a little mini tag made from book page on the top. More decoupage with tissue paper. And here we have a large tag. A couple of small beads and a little bit of decorating here. Hold this long tag in place. A faux envelope, another writing spot, coffee dyed tea bag with a little tag inside it. And another tuck spot here. Here we have a tuck spot with a tag. And behind this flip we have a long tag. More journaling paper behind this belly band. It's a fairly large piece of paper, coffee dyed. There's a long tag behind this spot, and this also folds down for more journaling. This is a folded book page. It forms two tuck spots here and here, and a third one back here for this long tag. And over the page we have this altered paper clip holding on this little folder. And if you don't want to tuck in these, you can fold them open and journal on them. Tucked behind this spot is another element I made with some journaling papers and room here for a tuck spot. Behind the small belly band is a large tag. And in here is a large tag or a postcard. Another altered paper clip holds in two large tags, one on this side and one on the back side. And in the back of this envelope is another large tag. There is quite a few postcards in this journal as well as just like the last journals. Tucked in here we have an over the page element. It has a tag in the front, and inside is more papers for journaling. And there is some trim sewn on this paper page edge as well. That's the end of the third signature. Here we have a small tag in this tuck spot, a larger tag in the back, another one of my parchment envelopes, and inside it is a folder with a smaller tag. And that just tucks in here as well. More trim sewn on this page edge, a little bit of a bow clip here with some decoration, beads, button, and some lace. Inside it we have some stamping, tuck spot here with a large tag, small envelope here with a folded journaling spot. Here we have tucked in the back side of this envelope is one of these matchbooks with some journaling papers. And over this page we have a double envelope, one of the parchment ones that I make, and this is an eco envelope with dried flowers pressed into it. Here we have over this page another folded envelope or folded booklet for journaling, and it's over this children's reader page. And then tucked in this side is another large tag, and it's all held on by a paper clip. On the right hand side we have a very large journaling card. And on the back side of this, it forms a belly band, and inside the belly band we have this little journaling notebook. It's about 10 pages to this little booklet. And on this side, a small journaling card with a paper clip with a bird, metal bird embellishment. And on the back side, under this little collage spot, we have another long tag. And that brings us to the center of this signature, and it's marked by these couple of little beads. We have in here long tags tucked at the back of both pages. Here we have another journaling booklet. On the bottom we have a collage spot. Here too we have some collaging with a bowl pin with some beads and trims down here. And tucked behind it is this collaged tag. Behind here we have more journaling papers. There is 2 tuck spots on this page, one back here, and behind this flower holds 2 small journaling cards. And then this flips up for another spot for writing on. On this side, tucked in here, we have a card. Here again, 2 cards. One's a postcard, one's a journaling card. And on the back side we have this large card. In the back side of the envelope, another card. And tucked in here we have a large full-size coffee dyed paper, graph paper, for writing on as well. On this page we've done a little bit of stamping. And that brings us to the last page of the book. And just like the other ones, there is a vellum belly band with some collaging on the top. And it holds in one of these large cards, one of my vintage envelopes, and a smaller envelope. And that brings us to the end of the book. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it wasn't too long. And everybody have a good day.